Hi, everyone, and welcome. We're working on part six. Is this part six already? I think this is part six. Pardon me. I need a little sip before I can continue. It's been a long schedule of private readings the past week. Thank you all so very much. And for those of you who want readings, it's safe to get in line. I'm not that far backed up. Although I am incredibly busy, I am appreciative of every little bit. Bless you all. I needed a sip of coffee. Choose a beverage and get comfortable. I'm doing a different kind of reading for part six. I have now part six. I think we want to look at our Emperor and Empress finally coming together. Where we left last our couple, they were trying to work things out. The exes were slowly growing at peace with the situation and dropping away. Where they were finding slowly, very slowly, these two people, we hope, are making their way to one another for that ultimate face-off, that physical face-off, just the two of them face to face. I think for this new couple, this Emperor and Empress, who, by the way, remember, have known one another from the past. These are people who may have been friends, they may have been lovers, we don't know. Wherever it was for you in the past with this person, and this wouldn't have been the past like 6 months ago. I'm talking about a heartfelt connection that you may have lost track of years ago, coming back in suddenly, or maybe not so suddenly, because maybe for some of you this has been a misunderstood manifestation or something that you did not even realize was manifesting itself in your life. And now, this may be coming back to you. Now, I have got, all right, we're gonna take a shuffle here. This is my bed. It's the largest place in the house for me to do anything on. And with these gigantic readings, it's comfortable. I know this place. My wonderful new home. I just absolutely adore it here, guys. The more I go, the longer I'm here, the more connected I am to this place. And it's an incredible feeling. Is there anything else that wants to jump out at me right now? Okay. So we want to talk about this couple moving on, and we're starting out at least with that card. We've got a good energy with fulfillment of wishes, the Nine of Cups. Kind of starts out at the ultimate, doesn't it? So now I turn the lights down, guys. It's okay. Don't be worried that you can't see the cards. I will explain the cards to you as we go. We're toning it down. I'm establishing a peaceful environment for me, guys. I'm driving the car. I'm in control of the train. Everybody sit back and enjoy the story. Close your eyes. Get a favorite beverage. Stop the video. Go and get a nice tall glass of wine, or just grab the bottle of gin. Whatever we have here, the fulfillment of wishes. We know that that is the Nine of Cups. That is the beginning of what seems to be the completion of a movement towards love, towards joy. So some of you may already be feeling the energy of this Nine of Cups love that has already arrived in your life. And if you have, congratulations to you. I am not that far ahead in the game yet. For many of us, like me, we are still manifesting that process. We're still bringing that in. We've maybe set our eyes on, if you're a lady and you're into men, or if you're a lady and you're into ladies, you're manifesting that perfect emperor or empress into your life. The temptation card here starts off right away, right? Well, I think we're going to put this in, since it's very early in the reading. What I really think is we need to put this energy, if you've been dealing with someone that has negative behaviors, that has bad, what's the word, damn it? Judgment. They have bad judgment. And some of that bad judgment has led you to the point where you left them. We're putting that energy, thank you, Spirit, in the past. Some of you may be dealing with a earth sign, Capricorn. But still, even if you were dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, it would still be an energy that maybe is overwhelming or feels like you are obsessed with it. Forgive me, guys, I'm wearing a dental retainer, so if I sound a little funny, it's because I have to wear a corrective device right now. Okay, so next we have the Four of Pentacles. This is the foundation, growing firm, growing solid within these two people. A little bit every day. Maybe they grow closer, even though they may not be aware of one another's presence in this world. The Spirit is working feverishly to resolve any issues in the foundation for the Empress and for the Emperor. Because, mind you, some of you still haven't even met this person that we know that Spirit is bringing in for you. This is a total manifestation of you and Spirit, and possibly the other person and Spirit, whether they know it or not. But this is each person individually creating a better foundation within their own lives in order to welcome in something new. We have movement, changes, and decisions. Well, some of you are moving forward in what you're doing. If we look at this man, he's actually contemplating wedding rings. For some of you, you are in this phase of contemplation with the relationship that you're in. But, as we know, sometimes he may back up and take another look at his money, or he may look forward to how he really feels about it with his emotions, or he looks at it with clarity. These are 4 different phases of moving towards our manifestation. It talks about changing the things within ourselves in order to create this in our lives. Getting over the obstacles and challenges here. For some of you, since this is a wand, you question the things that you desire, maybe. Maybe you are thinking that it's too good to be true. And that is an obstacle for you to get past. Maybe for some of you, you feel undeserving of what you know Spirit is trying to bring into you. That's going to put a roadblock on that. That's going to create an obstacle. If you know that your Spirit guides, your God, whoever it is that you believe in, is bringing this manifestation into your life of the Emperor and the Empress. If you're feeling undeserving, that's one of the obstacles that you need to get past. So we have to get over that hump in the road. We have to get over whatever that obstacle is, that mountain that needs to be challenged and overcome. It's something that maybe feels for you insurmountable. Gee, he's so much better than me. Oh shit, she'll never go for a guy like me. Oh hell, she's not my usual type. I like my lesbians a whole lot more feminine. Come on, guys. We're dealing with someone who you may not recognize at first as someone that you might desire initially. This person may come in someone who you feel is just completely out of your league. That's possible for some of you. But we have the light of hope here. This is the star, the wish card. Again, right under the wish fulfilled, we have the wish fulfilled. But this just means you're getting closer to your dreams. Suffering in silence. So some of you, you're stuck up here on a ledge. You know you can get down. It's just mental thinking that you have to let go of in order to seek a new way of doing things, in order to get a fresh perspective on whatever it is that you're doing. But what you really need to do here is just get a new perspective. Turn around, look. Hey, shit. That staircase is wide open for me to walk. Let's see if we can get somewhere that way. All right, I know you can't see the cards, but you know what? I can breathe. Uh-oh, Chicago, it looks like we're going to have some snow this weekend. We may be canceling plans. Uh-oh, 1.5 inches of snow coming to my area tomorrow, or rather Sunday. Okay, enough for the weather report. If you're in the Midwest, you're going to get some activity. We have the Empress here. Hello? Females, our feminine energy in this reading, this is you. This is you standing right under the card that represents your firm foundation. Okay? You're coming out of that period of isolation, that period of fear, whatever it is that has kept you out on a ledge. You're coming out of that. You're in a new fertile period, whatever it is. And it's connected to this firmer foundation, a much happier, brighter way of doing things. I think we got our cards. These went over first. Okay, here we go. Next we've got our Leo card, or power, strength. You may be associated with a Leo, or this can be predictive of the energy around your new relationship, that of strength, that of power. And we have the star card. Wait, we had a star and we have, let me take a look. We want to get these right. Hope. What is hope? I thought hope was the star. Oh, the sun. It is. Okay. So hope is the star, like I said. Wish on top of wish. Getting ready to be fulfilled. But we also have the sun. Amen to that. Because it means that you will see the light. And it will be a lot easier to overcome the obstacles as they show themselves. So, in between the sun and the Empress, we've got a Leo. someone that symbolizes power may symbolize a fire sign. But his energy speaks to overcoming obstacles and having the inner strength to embrace and seek out the happiness that the sun brings in for you. For some of you, it can mean children in the relationship. For some of you, it just means strong, positive growth. Balance. This is the 11 card. For me, the 11 can bring in that divine symbol for our twin flame union. For some of you, that's going to be a potential here. So what some of you knowingly want to manifest is the twin flame connection with this emperor. That is the ultimate desire for some of you, to reach this place, the balance, the temperance, the chemistry between two people. It's that divine sense of chemistry and balance and heart and head and soul connection. It's that ultimate chemistry that brings two souls together in ultimate harmony. Now we have the 7 of Cups. Now along the way, this is saying make thoughtful choices along the way. Try not to view the situation with rose-colored glasses on. View this situation with absolute realistic vision. Okay? Remove the clouds that might kind of fuck things up in front of your eyes and make you see certain things that don't belong there or don't really exist. And that's around the negative shit I'm talking. Do away with that stuff. Because with divine manifestation, we cannot have negative thinking, clouded vision. We have to see everything through absolute clarity while we're bringing ourselves to this loved one that we are desperate to manifest into our lives. We have discontent and boredom, or the 4 of Cups, here with the Empress in the foundation. And this is really a message more than anything to my friends who are in the phase before the igniting of this passion. You may just be in the friend zone right now. If you're friends with the benefits, you know that the sex, when you're trying to do a courtship, the sex can sometimes fuck shit up. So maybe what we're saying is there is a cup of love that some of you are going to be offered. And we're really saying, especially if it's the first time, maybe it's best to take another look at this choice. Because if you're wanting to court and bring in the old-fashioned romance, that stuff's going to come later at the right time. But when we're first trying to manifest the hand-holding and the gentle words and the things that will mean something to us 20, 30 years down the road with this person, then we need to slow things down. Become almost ambiguous in that part of your life is the word that Michael gave me. Ambiguous. I think that's kind of harsh to turn off sexuality. He said that's not what he meant. Okay. No, then please tell me what you meant by that, because that sounded incredibly sexist to me. So, Michael, do not take issue with me right now on this. He apologized. He knows I'm revved up about this. Okay, he just left. Okay, I'm sorry, Michael. I'm not mad at you. Come back. I think he always comes back. He's back. Trust me. What he really meant, I think, to say, my spirit guide, I think the real message here is that in order to bring that ultimate orgasm moment, that orgasmic coming together between these two people who, over the past 6 readings, we have found out that they are lost, both of them, confused, both of them, been in shitty, fucked up relationships, both of them, and are seeking their way to the ultimate connection with peace, harmony, joy, and unconditional love. So maybe you need to harness the passion, even just for a little while, to establish the romantic part of the relationship first. Now, like I said, take your time with this in that area of your life, because Spirit has pulled the sacral chakra, which tells me that you guys need to prepare this area of your physical being in order to make that first connection memorable. The Ace of Wands, or passion igniting. We're talking about the first time, guys. That first experience with this person. This is saying you need to prepare yourself. Some of you, I get 2 messages here. Some of you need to prepare because, frankly, it's been one fucking long time since you've been there. Next interpretation I'm getting on this is that some of you have been aggressively seeking many sexual partners, and now it's time to pull back because you're trying to invite in the one, whatever that means to you. Whatever, Michael, I hate that phrase, the one. What does that mean? It's the soul connection. See, he died in the early 80s, guys. You know, sometimes for those old soldiers, it's hard for them to get caught up. I think he just gave me the spiritual middle finger. Oh, is that why you decided to pull up the Deception and Envy card? Okay, what this is saying is the 7 of Swords is about fear, frankly. It's about the fear for, I want to say, my lonely hearts. You guys that have been alone for a long period of time. And I mean, by long period of time, I mean, you know, the rug has gone from dark brown to gray. Okay, pardon that. That was kind of crude. But honestly, that's the truth. For some of you, it's been years before you, since you've had a sexual experience. And frankly, attitudes towards sex have changed. Just the way people have sex, I'm pretty sure, has changed. I don't know. You'd have to ask somebody else to answer that question. So what we're really saying here is, for some of you, it's a fear. It's a fear of intimacy. Some of you, it's a fear of making the same mistakes again. For some of you, it might talk about the fear of letting go of someone else. Letting go of life as you used to know it with a new relationship like this. On this level, you are going to be looking at life in almost every way completely differently, because your life, your soul, your spirit will be completely raised to another level. And like I said, this is the conflict card. It actually kind of goes with the Seven of Swords. They sort of go together, honestly, because they're both about fear. It's fear of what you're bringing into your life. It's fear of leaving certain things and certain ways of doing things behind. It's all about embracing something so new and so different, even if you're 65, even if you're 90. This can be something that is totally unlike anything else you have ever experienced in your life. And we have moving on. This is the Six of Swords. So some of you, through this new relationship, will be moving on to a better time, to a better place in life, where life is easier, life is happier. Life flows more fluidly than it used to. More swords. Rest and rejuvenate. Great sword energy. This is where you go to that special place within you, or a special place in your surroundings where you go to find that inner voice, to connect with spirit in every single way possible in order to connect, find answers, look for the truth, and those moments will be connected to the answers around the establishment of this relationship. It will also answer other answer other questions, forgive me, about how fruitful will life be. Going within is going to answer so many questions for you coming up in the future. And next we have the crown chakra. So we're going to open up our minds, open our thought process, open up to new ways of thinking, new ways of looking at things, at the situations in your life. Open up your mind to embrace new things, unusual things, because this for me is starting to look like an adventure with a new partner, a new alliance, the Three of Cups. This energy brings around the celebration, the promise, the hope. It brings around associations, friends, celebrations, amazing celebrations around brand new beginnings with someone new. Cycles, happy cycles beginning, maybe after times of obstacle. And next we have the third eye chakra. I knew this was going to be here. This is for my friends who know how to use their third eye. Let's open it up, guys. There is intelligence coming through that third eye intellect, that third eye logic. When you see something with your third eye and you're certain of it, you know it, you have to trust it. So this is Spirit saying, get in tuned with that, guys, because that third eye activity is really going to bring about strong, positive vision of where you need to go on this road to manifestation. And now we have the solar plexus. More information about trusting your gut, trusting your instincts, trusting what you know deep down inside is the truth. Something that you know deep down inside is the truth. You heard that? I just heard it again too. Something that you know deep down inside is the truth. And I think some of you are finally just hearing that. Should I say it one more time? I don't think I need to say that going deep inside is the key to finding the truth. I don't know why he's beating that into my head. Probably because I gave him some shit earlier. Alright. Michael, my spirit guide Michael wants me to tell you quickly our story. Michael and I knew one another as small children. We actually went to the same grade school. Later on in life, he contacted me as a teenager and we dated. We fell in love and we had decided at 17 and 18 years old that we were going to get married. Our parents my father and his mother found out that we were intimate and they brought our relationship to a swift close. And his mother forced him into joining the Marines. And while he was in his a specific training mission with the Marines, he ended up being killed during a maneuver or something. Anyway, he was killed. And so since we just cannot manage to complete this in our present life, we're going for that spirit connection, and that's why he's here with me. So we're ready. We want to look at characters. I'm just going to draw any 3 cards. Just 1 second, please. I feel like I'm getting a cold. That's what we get for living in Chicago. All right, at the bottom of the deck, we're focusing on the main female in the situation. Okay, I'm going to pull this out like this because I don't want to look at the next card. This question, this clarification, is the focus on the main female. The main female. There's concern over the main female in the situation. The main female seems to have a certain expectation of something in this relationship. Maybe the Emperor still has some sort of connection with the ex that we thought had fallen away. Because this situation is a little too new to be calling the Empress the main female. So we have to look at this older relationship, because you see how gray this man's hair is, if you can see it. This man's hair is very gray. So there's concern by this gentleman that this female from his past, someone who maybe used to be the main female, there is a concern around her expectations, and I almost wonder if the Emperor's ex is expecting to come back, or maybe pregnant with a child. For some of you, you're going to find out that your partner's ex mysteriously has come up pregnant. What a shock. Or this could be simply that his ex may be wanting to come back to him. She may be wanting to start up again fresh while he's in the early process of his situation with you. And now we want to take a clarification on the Empress. Let's try to get a clarification if we can on the Empress. Like I said, let's take a clarification on our Empress, the mature woman. Now, the mature woman is, number one, facing something, the end of something in her life. The coffin is here. The mature woman may have lost a husband, a spouse to a passing. She may have been left, because this can speak to widowhood. This can talk about a relationship that has finally come to a conclusion after a period of time. And if you remember correctly, our Empress was still trying to break from her husband. So, listen guys, just about the time, you females, just about the time you think your divorce is finalized and everything is looking really good, it looks like your Emperor, his ex fucking wants to come back to him. God damn it, this is better than all my children. Okay, here we go. Now, oh shit. This is like turning into a soap opera, guys. Okay, so here we've got this Empress coming into the end of her relationship. And she's looking at the mature man now. She's looking at the same goddamn gray-haired guy who's sitting here looking at the possibility that his ex wants to come back, son of a bitch. So, okay, the ex wants to come back and start something up, god damn it. Son of a bitch. So, now we've got the mature woman finally getting free and looking at her mature man, her Emperor, going, okay, come on, Big Daddy. It's time. Let's do a connubial visit here. I'm ready. And expect things to change. What the hell does that mean? Expect things to... No. Oh, no. Okay, I just saw the card on the bottom. I don't know if I want to talk about this because you guys, whoever is dealing with an Emperor whose ex wants to come back, I gotta show you because this is just fucking bullshit. Do you see this? This is the false person. This is the foe. The person that wears a false fucking mask. Now I'm getting pissed and I'm cursing like a sailor. Shit. Okay, I don't know where those dots are coming from, but they're coming. Whatever. Listen. There's something. There is something up with your ex. Or with your Emperor. And his goddamn ex-girlfriend wanting to come back. Or ex-boyfriend. Or whoever this is. Some of you are dealing with an ex coming back and trying to fuck things up for you really good. Alright. Alright. What do I want next? No, I'm not going to do those. Alright. Here we go, guys. Listen, I'm pushing these over. Alright. We're doing away with those. Alright. Let's show her if you really want to look at that. Alright. That's that ex-girlfriend coming back, or the ex-boyfriend. The Emperor's next edition. We've got some trouble coming back. Trouble right here in River City, small town America, or wherever the hell you're at. and you're dealing with this right now, or you look at this as a potential, we've got something coming up. Now, but what I really want to do right now with you guys, for just the next few minutes while I shuffle the cards here for this last portion, I want you to think and grab a piece of paper and a pencil. And I want you to write down 3 questions right now. Write down 3 questions connected to the situation that you want answers to, definite answers to. Write down the questions, and then I will give you the answers, and it will be for you to contemplate. Just go ahead, write things down, give it some consideration. Alrighty. Have you got them? I'm going to do a shuffle here while you finish up. Okay. For the Emperor and the Empress, we want 3 yes and no or connective answers for each of the questions. Here we go. Okay, let's just go with the energy. For your first question, have you got it? Okay, for the first question, the answer is here. And that answer is within the next few weeks. Can we see this? There, somewhat. Within the next few weeks. Question number 2. Unlikely. And question number 3. The answer is ask your angels. Okay, guys, until the next reading. Hey, what are we going to call the next reading? I need an answer. Okay, Spirit, Michael, what are we calling the next reading? The Return of an Ex. The next reading is going to be called The Return of an Ex. Okay, now, if you guys want a reading meant just for you, go over to my Weebly website. I will leave the link down below. Request a reading through the contact page, and I'll get back to you with the invoice. And production, right now at this time of year, I'm looking somewhere between 3 and 10 days. I'm kind of on and off. I can get close to 3 days, but then all of a sudden I get piled on, and I'm 10 days out. So, yeah, it's going to be probably between 3 and 7 business days. How's that? Also, over on Vimeo, I've got a growing library over there of energy videos, and some of those are have time constraints. Love readings for November, December, January. Those will all be coming up there if they're not already there. The link for my Vimeo page, if you want to check it out, is down below also. Reach out to me. I'll leave an email address here for you also. And guys, give this another day or 2. I'll come back with the Return of the Ex. That's the next video. We're looking at the Return of an Ex. For some of you, it's going to be a struggle. It looks like it's coming in on the Emperor's side of things. And, geez, guys, okay. Until the next time, take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. Take care of those you love. And Pamper, guys, pamper yourselves. You deserve it. You're coming into a time of mean-ass transformation. To really pamper yourselves. Be good to yourselves. And peace.